And we are back. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the GCI live stream. Yellow. This is episode number 145. Christian Bale's Batman. Hello, Costume. Hello, Nismo. Yes, I was juror number 8 after I got chosen for the jury. And it was a crazy day. Very crazy. So the judge called the numbers for the final jury selection. I heard my name and my number. And I went back with the rest of the jurors to the jury room, and the bailiff told me, as I said before, that I wasn't on the list. So that was weird. I went home, got a phone call after I got home. They said, "Oh, you're supposed to come back. Sorry, we made a mistake. You are actually on the jury." So it was pretty exciting. Yep, I'm going to finish inking, and then there's not a lot of color on this, obviously, but we will be adding what color there is to the sketch. Yeah, and there was more to it, because when one of the officers took the stand, he was describing his initial spotting the guy riding the mower, and he knew who he was, so we called and checked on him, he said, but then got an update that his license was revoked. But what was actually happening was there was a warrant too, but he wasn't supposed to say that in this case, because that's not what yesterday's case was about. And when he said there was an outstanding warrant, the defense objected. The judge told us all to leave the courtroom, go back to our jury room. About 15 minutes later, we went back into the courtroom. He said it was a mistrial because they weren't supposed to bring up those other charges. The outstanding warrant isn't why we were there. The case is over. It was a mistrial because the officer who was on the witness stand mentioned an outstanding warrant that was not supposed to be brought up. So it was a mistrial. They're going to reschedule the whole thing. It's like it never happened. All that time we spent never happened. So we're free to talk about it now, because I'm not going to be part of it when it comes back, when they get it back on the list. And this incident was way back in November of 2024. So that's how slow the judicial system is. Yeah, so that one is a mistrial. My first chance at jury duty was a mistrial. Yeah, it almost seemed like he did it on purpose. They did a sidebar thing before they brought that detective to the stand. The prosecution for the state had a brief meeting with him, telling him not to say anything about the outstanding warrant that was on him at the time. And about 5 minutes into the questioning from the prosecutor, he mentions that there was a warrant also for his arrest. It was crazy. I glanced at it, haven't had a lot of time, of course, with court and coming home, then going back and blah, blah, blah. But I'm hoping to, depending on how today goes, how long I have to stay, and if I have to go back to work or not. I'm planning on checking out your stuff. And I got another submission from another subscriber I'm going to check out a little more closely. Yeah, thank you, and welcome everybody to the GCI live stream today. I'm simplifying some of the details in his suit, but trying to get it pretty close to accurate. Hey, Yush, good to have you back. Yes, go ahead and do that, and give me some more to check out. Welcome back, Ayush. Thanks for commenting on one of my videos yesterday or whenever that was. Appreciate that. Yeah, sometimes there's just no sense in complaining. Last time I looked at the email, I just saw the one picture of that character that you sent, Nismo. I think I hear a bug flying around in my house, which is weird for winter time. It just buzzed by past my head. Yeah, it was just the guy that they saw driving a riding lawnmower. Happened to be the fact that he didn't have a valid driver's license and he resisted. One of the officers got hurt, but it was a mistrial because of some of the testimony that was brought up. So we ended up not spending the whole day. Anyway, so that case is closed. We're going for a new case today. We'll see if I get selected this time. I don't think there's supposed to be any trials on the docket tomorrow. So if that's the case, the streaming schedule will be the same as it usually is, just the one earlier in the day. Oh, very cool. Organic webs. That is brand new information. Right, the original one had the formula that he had created for the web and the web shooting device that he had around his wrist. And then with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, they included the organic coming right out of his arm instead of having a spider web launcher. It's funny how they talked about that in No Way Home. Garfield and Holland were like, what? That web that comes out of you? Does it come out of any other places? Yeah, well, they can, and they probably will steal Toby's shtick. Hello, unknown creator. Thanks for joining, man. Hello, hello. Thank you for your comment. We did get one new subscriber on that little 15-minute live stream I did after I finally got on air. Found out that my internet service is doing maintenance, and that's why I couldn't get my signal going earlier this morning. And they're still doing it until like 6 a.m. my time. So that's why I was having some trouble getting on here earlier. I didn't have internet, so yeah, that can be a problem. I do kind of remember you, unknown creator 07J, and that does seem familiar to me. I think it's obviously been a while since you were here. No problem. All right, I will check that email when I get off of here. So I want to make some progress and get this thing wrapped up right now. So I'm not going to be stopping to check any emails or messages. Your other one got sent, so as long as you did it the same way as yesterday, it should be there. Holy cow. You little- Yep, that's in my email inbox, so I did get your stuff. Nismo, it's in there. So I found some more areas as I was starting to render some of this that need to be blacked out, so I'm going to do that. And see how this goes. Thing about these brush pens, I have a lot of them, but the white gel pen has a problem writing over them. It won't let the gel pen write. Thanks again, everyone, for stopping in to watch. Don't forget to hit that like button. And even consider subscribing. We got a couple new subscribers from yesterday. I think it was 3. Yeah, I will take a look at gets you some tips maybe. I really like some of those characters you sent me out of Touch One, especially that first one. It's really cool. Depending on how today goes, how long I have to stay in the courtroom, if I get chosen again or not, and if I have to go back to work or not, and what kind of time is left in my day, I'll go and check out your guys' emails this afternoon or when I get done, time permitting. No, not with the trial and running all over the place. And first I got to stay, then I get to go. I haven't had a chance to look at your music yet, but I did write down where your music is at with the Capybara official. So I haven't forgotten you. Do some sketches, it's fine. You mean some sketches of your characters? Is that what you're talking about right now? Appreciate all the likes. We've gotten quite a few today. That helps push the algorithm. Don't go anywhere, guys. Do it after the stream, please. Stop telling people to leave, you little turd burner. I think you are hijacking my live stream. Oh, boy. Yes, leave after live and remember the capybara official. Good advice, out of touch one. Feel like I need a different, something with a little more gumption here. That's too much gumption. Thank you, YT Trippy. Thank you, Trippy. Glad you like it. Thank you for stopping by and appreciate the comment as well. This is the GCI live stream. This is episode 145 of Draw Every Day. And that is way too much. This is my version of Christian Bale's Batman from Batman Begins. Requested by Costi, who's one of the mods that's on here. Yes, thank you, Costi. I'm glad you're liking it so far. Kind of going away from the reference now and just doing my own thing. Some techniques that I like to see, especially when doing somebody with a blacked out suit. Oh, you did? Where was my face at? Are you slamming me again? You sent me a Gmail of my own face. No, that's not it. You're looking up Jeff Gibson's, it looks like, and I have a lot more hair than that guy. Oh, very funny. This is what Nismo, he thought he found my picture. This is what he found. That's a swing and a miss. I am not on any other social media except for my YouTube channel, so you'll never find my face in any of those other streaming, whatever, social media. That guy does, yeah. I do not. The guy barely has eyebrows. Yeah, who knows what's next, Costi, what he's looking for. To draw who? That bald guy? That other Jeff that you found? Yeah. Yeah, his wife got it all, man. Doesn't even leave him with any hair on his head. Not fair. I wish that one wasn't all marred up. Looks like I'm gonna have to order me another set of fine liners. There's my 05. I've been looking for that. I am not drawing that random Jeff character. And that is final! It'd be pretty easy to draw him, just draw a big circle and a stupid smile. I think you're the only one that's obsessed with face reveal. Nobody else ever talks about it but you. Nope, they don't. That was the last consensus, the last time you brought this up. I think it was even Ghosty said, don't do it. Keep it the way it is. Very good. Good to know. And I'm happy with no face reveal. Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna do that. You would not be able to control yourself with that type of information. Yes, he would share it. It would be all over. He'd probably have billboards in India of my face. Mumbai. Yeah, Jim Carrey. Which one is this? The 4. That's the heavy 3. It is a blood moon, and it's so cloudy here where I'm at, I didn't get to see it, so that was disappointing. Yes, I did hear him talking about the blood moon yesterday and today on the news. Yeah, I live in the dreary Midwest. Hardly ever get to see the sun this time of year. I used to live in Florida, but then I moved back up here about 11 years ago, 12 years, yeah, 11 years ago. This is where I was originally from. I got away from it for 15 years and then came back. Paprika. Yes, I do remember talking about that. and why superheroes are so special to me. Right now, I think well, if he was still acting, Jim Carrey can do about anything, so I think he would be good. But I don't think he's, other than the Sonic films, I don't think he's doing any more acting. So he did have plastic surgery. I didn't hear anything about plastic surgery for Jim Carrey. Whoa. They took his jaw. What did he do? Have cancer or something? Okay, we'll see you, Ayush. Thank you for stopping by. Or he got cloned. That's some crazy stuff. Probably his old age taking its toll, it's getting to him, so. You just have to age gracefully, man. Accept it. It's a part of the way this old world is. People grow old. Yeah, his facial expressions. Yep. That was his bread and butter when he started. All the faces he could do. He could turn himself into Clint Eastwood, Henry Fonda. Appreciate all the likes, everyone. Also consider subscribing if you'd like to see more. But this is a daily, Monday through Friday show that we do. Episode 145 today, part 4 of Christian Bale's Batman. Yes, Hollywood is messed up. Very distorted concept of what people are supposed to look like and act like, and and to bring to ruin those ruining the earth. Okay, so you're on some Andrea's account. You're welcome for doing your Christian Bale request. Yeah, I can't stand me some Jeff Gibson, I'm telling you right now. Bye, Costi. Well, that's hard to believe. You and your friends were trolling. Oh, that poor kid. Listening to you for dating advice, is that what he was doing? And did he get slapped in the face? Or laughed at? Oh, he did get her number. Does she know that he has her number or not? Oh, okay. Just didn't know if it was another example of your masterful stalking that you guys do. Thank you for everyone who's hanging in here with me today. Despite technical difficulties, my internet being down for repairs, we are getting something done here, and we do have some people that are watching and giving us some likes, so I appreciate that very much. Welcome to the GCI live stream. We are in the process, I'm in the process of finishing the inks on a Christian Bale version of the Batman. Yeah, he's on a roll, man. Divulging all of his secrets. You just can't stop, can you? Another like. Thank you very much for the like. Yeah. Where are we at here? It's another, let's see what I want for this, not that one. Let's try this one. Thank you for joining, everybody. That is a bouncer. I mean, like at the bouncy house, one of those inflatable bouncy houses. I could see him being a bouncer there, but that's about it. Brother. Try 6'1", 210 pounds. Buddy. With a 4-pack. I don't mean a 4-pack of beer either. He's saying bald because of that picture he found of a Jeff Gibson from Facebook or something somewhere. This is the Jeff Gibson he's saying is me. That's why he keeps saying that I'm bald and 800 pounds. Yeah, Mr. Clean cleans down to the shine. Why are you such a jabber monkey? You can't shut up, can you? Yeah, 600-pound life. No, I've had my surgery. I'm not 600 pounds anymore. I'm going to try something. Yep, I'm liking him. I'm thinking I'm going to do this yellow, pale yellow highlight throughout the bat. Yeah, thank you very much for that. How's that pale yellow look? Is this more of your roasting that you wanted to do yesterday, Nismo? Robin vibes with the yellow. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Yeah, we don't want to give him Robin vibes. Trying to figure out what. What is this? Yeah, with the black and the yellow. Boom, ba-dum, boom. I know what I'll do. How long has it's only been 43 minutes? I got lots of time. Don't have to be to court for another 3 hours. No, I still have to go back. They have trials going to be, they need jurors for today and then Thursday and Friday. So, yep, I have to keep going back for the whole week. So I might get on another trial today. Hopefully it'll go better than yesterday. Yeah, I wasn't sure how it worked, but I called the number yesterday afternoon. They said they wanted me back today. So that's what I'm doing. And then the mower man, he was leaving the courtroom when I was yesterday after, so he's not even being held, obviously, for driving a lawnmower without a license. Such a joke. No, he got out before I could catch him. I was trying to catch up with him to get his autograph and get some of the subtle nuances of driving a mower without a license, how you do go about doing that, but he bolted. Yeah, and resist any more arrests. I think he was resisting arrest because of the outstanding warrant that we weren't supposed to know about. As a jury. Because he didn't want to go back to the slammer. I don't want to go back to the slammer. Lawnmower man. A desperate criminal being pursued by law enforcement in the hog capital of the world. Yeah, the town where the incident happened is known as the hog capital of the world. Their claim to fame is having a lot of pigs and a lot of pork sandwiches. Yeah, that was really too yellow. Old yeller. Please, not old yeller. I think he's got the rabies, Paul. We're going to have to put him down. Lawnmower man's got rabies. We're going to have to put him down. I'm taking some artistic license with this coloration of this piece. I think the pale blue will be a good pale blue-gray, that is, complement to the suit. Older than Lex Luthor, that's not easy to do, because that dude is a skinhead. But in People's Court. Have you had your medication today, Nismo? Because you're acting like you haven't had your Adderall or anything. You might, if you don't remember, you might want to ask your mom if you've had all your meds for the day that you need, so that you can somewhat function in society. Uh, 12 shots of espresso. Is that what your problem is? So apparently you guys have an espresso machine at home. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying to me right now? Oh, you ordered it. Of all the bad ideas, I think that's one of the foremost bad ideas. Oh, you kids and your caffeine these days. Yeah, because that other color I used was, I tried a brown gray. So, like, this is a brown gray right here. That actually looks like it could be like a backlight, or almost like a rim light, with this blue gray going in for the highlights on the suit. Thanks again for everybody who's hanging in here with me. Don't forget to hit the like button, which it looks like probably most of you have. Yeah. Yep. I think that will work. And then there were three. Yep, there's the other light. Another one. It's 12. Your words aren't even making sense anymore. You're Belgian, huh? Very cool. Colombo. Need a little momentum. What do you know about Colombo, Nismo? You've never seen Colombo before. I used to always watch Colombo. I was watching it when it was new. Peter Falk, very good actor, in my opinion. Boom, 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 boom. Welcome to the GCI live stream. We do live streams every day. This episode of Draw Daily, Draw Every Day, is Christian Bale's version of the Batman. Don't forget to hit that like button. consider subscribing. We got one new subscriber so far this morning. There's always room for more. We got a good community here. Very active members, very crazy members. And that's what makes it so good. I don't think these nuts is still a thing. Oh boy. All right, I think I'm just about done with this. I'm gonna do a few final touches. Just a heads up. Yeah, funny looking, maybe, Nismo. There you go. Just bashed you, funny looking kid. See if any of this gel pen will take. Thanks for the warning, Nismo. Yeah, there is something about those brush pens. They just are repellent to the gels. It's like they clog it up immediately when you try to use it. Yeah, it's something about that ink on those. All right. Thank you everyone for watching. And thank you for the crazy conversation, everybody. That will conclude episode 145. GCI's version of Christian Bale's version of the Batman. Yep, see you tomorrow out of Touch One. I'm hoping to get some time to check out your emails, you two, and I'll get back to you. Bye.